James Remar, the silver-haired charmer forever etched in pop culture as Richard Wright, the philandering hotel magnate who shattered Samantha Jones' armor in Sex and the City, has resurfaced in a role that's worlds away from Manhattan's glittering singles scene, yet uncannily familiar in its roguish vein. At 71, Remar appears strikingly transformed in Disney Plus and Hulu's 2025 legal dramedy All's Fair, trading his SADC-era bespoke suits for a disheveled everyman vibe as Theodore Baskin, a neglectful husband whose marital infidelity sparks a divorce firestorm. 20 years after that infamous naked poolside tryst in the Hamptons, where Richard's betrayal left Samantha reeling in rare vulnerability, Remar channels a similar devil-may-care allure, but weathered by time and typecasting's toll. His Theodore is no jet-setting tycoon but a middling accountant whose emotional stinginess drives wife Sheila, Judith Light, into an affair, unraveling their union in a courtroom circus helmed by an all-female attorney squad led by Kim Kardashian's character Helena Voss. All's Fair, the brainchild of Ryan Murphy, assembles a powerhouse ensemble: Kardashian, Naomi Watts, Niecy Nash, Glenn Close and Teyana Taylor, as a cadre of divorce lawyers ditching a patriarchal firm to launch their own empire of alimony and acrimony. The series dissects high society splits with Murphy's trademark blend of campy melodrama and sharp social scalpel, exposing the underbelly of breakups, from prenup poker to custody cage matches. Theodore emerges as a pivotal antagonist in the pilot arc, his bumbling betrayal of Sheila, failing to affirm her ambitions while eyeing younger colleagues, mirroring Richard's cardinal sin against Samantha, prioritizing conquest over connection. Remar's portrayal is a masterstroke of subtle subversion. Gone is the suave sophisticate with a predatory gleam, replaced by a rumpled relic whose charm curdles into pathos. Close-ups capture the etchings of regret on his face during depositions, where he fumbles alibis like a man out of practice in honesty. Critics, despite the show's polarizing 0% Rotten Tomatoes score, hail Remar's turn as its redeeming pulse, a bridge between eras that humanizes the heel. The irony of Remar's casting isn't lost on SATC diehards. Richard Wright, introduced in Season 4 as Samantha's equal in appetites, was the series' most intoxicating what-if, a mogul whose global empire matched her unapologetic hedonism. Their romance ignited in a steamy kitchen encounter, blossomed through transatlantic trysts, and cratered when Richard's infidelity surfaced, leaving Samantha to utter the gut-wrenching line, "I don't believe in the Republican Party or the Catholic Church, but I do believe in you." Remar's Richard was magnetic menace. Tall, tousled, with a voice like aged bourbon, he embodied the thrill of surrender for a woman who'd sworn off it. Post-betrayal, Samantha's armor reformed, thicker and fiercer, but the scar lingered, a testament to Remar's ability to wound with a whisper. Now in All's Fair, Theodore's arc echoes that echo. His neglect isn't carnal but corrosive, a slow drip of indifference that erodes Sheila's self-worth, culminating in her defiant dalliance. Remar leans into the parallels, infusing Theodore with Richard's wry deflections, but layers in vulnerability, a trembling hand signing divorce papers, that nods to the actor's own reflections on legacy. Remar's journey from SATC heartthrob to All's Fair, anti-hero is a tapestry of reinvention. Post-City, he anchored darker realms. The vigilante warrior in The Warriors, the haunted Dexter in Dexter, where his Harry Morgan dispensed moral maxims amid serial slaughter. These roles honed his duality, charm as camouflage for chaos, making Theodore a natural extension. Yet, the show's so bet its good aura, mocked for Kardashian's wooden line deliveries and plot contrivances. One episode features a custody battle over a pet alpaca, has paradoxically boosted viewership. Streaming charts crown it Disney Plus' top title in 28 countries, with Kardashian cheekily captioning promo posts, "Tune into the most critically acclaimed show of the year?" Her Helena, a cutthroat counselor with a soft spot for underdogs, clashes with Theodore in verbal volleys that remix Saks banter for the TikTok age, snappier, sassier, but sans the soul. Remar's beef with his SATC exit adds poignant subtext. Ousted after one season, he lobbied showrunner Michael Patrick King, protesting, "I'm the best boyfriend on the show. How come you dissolved our relationship? It's like we were the two that were the best for each other." King's retort, "We only introduce love on this show to have it fail," stung, but Remar later spun it as validation. At least he said there was love there. This anecdote, shared in a People interview, underscores his enduring affinity for Richard, a role that typecast him as the ultimate cad yet opened doors to resurrection-esque revivals. In All's Fair, Theodore's redemption tease, a teary monologue on lost chances, feels like Remar's meta-apology to Samantha's ghost, or perhaps Kim Kardashian, whose feud with Sarah Jessica Parker sidelined her from revivals. Remar, ever the diplomat, mourned Kardashian's absence, calling her irreplaceable fire. The series format, self-contained episodes laced with season-long scandals, mirrors Murphy's American Horror Story anthologies, but swaps supernatural spooks for spousal spats. What's icy litigator uncovers Theodore's hidden assets, a secret poker den. Nash brings levity as the comic relief paralegal, and closes matriarch mentors with Machiavellian flair. Taylor's rapper-turned-client adds hip-hop heat, her custody war with an ex over tour schedules intersecting Theodore's mess in a multi-front melee. Visually, the show dazzles. Sleek boardrooms and glass towers, deposition rooms lit like noir sets, and Kardashian's wardrobe, power suits and crimson silk, stealing scenes. Remar's Theodore, in rumpled cardigans and scuffed loafers, stands out as the everyman foil, his unraveling a slow-burn symphony of sighs and side-eyes. Despite the Rotten Tomatoes roast, panned for tone-deaf tropes, and Kardashian karaoke, fan fervor fuels its fire. Subreddits dissect Remar's glow-down as genius, praising how his lined visage sells Theodore's twilight regrets. Cameos from SATC alums, rumored Parker walk-on, tease crossovers, while Kardashian's radio silence amplifies absence as presence. Remar, promoting via Zoom from his upstate farm, quips on Theodore, "He's Richard if the Hamptons went bust, still charming but the shine's off." His off-screen life, grandkids, painting, avoiding LA glare, contrasts the role's turmoil, a balm for typecast scars. All's Fair ultimately interrogates love's ledger, what we owe, what we steal, and what survives the settlement. Remar's Theodore, unrecognizable yet resonant, reminds us heartbreak's half-life lingers, from poolside plunges to courtroom confessions. In a TV landscape of reboots, his return isn't revival but reckoning. A love rat redeemed, or at least reimagined, proving some cad's age into complexities worth watching.